Jack, are you good, Rudy?
Yeah.
So you guys know the bones that you're gonna have to know for the test, and we're gonna get right on and going here. So we talked about the appendicular skeleton, right? The part of the skeleton that is the extremities. So the arms and the legs, that's the appendicular skeleton. What are the bones that make up the other skeleton? First of all, what's that skeleton called? Axial. What bones make up the axial skeleton? Go ahead.
Your skull, your vertebrae, your ribs, your pelvis, your collarbones.
Actually, it's not your pelvis, because your pelvis starts your appendicular skeleton. Okay.
Can you go back to that side? Okay.
Whoops, appendicular. Oh, upper, shoulder, arm, hand. Pelvic. Sorry, I was thinking this was, it said axial. So your appendicular skeleton are your extremities, your arms and legs. And also your pelvis and your shoulder girdle, the parts, the bones that make up the girdle, all right?
So basically, I'll be.
Right. Which is how they get the name appendicular skeleton. Okay. All right. Joints. We talked about the joints. They're called articulations, right? This is called an articulated skeleton because it's put together. All of the joints are put together, so it's articulated. The bones in that trunk are not put together, so they are considered disarticulated. Okay? Okay. What is this bone right here? Brittany?
Which one? The front one?
And this one back here? Lauren? You're right, it's that.
The occipital.
Very good. How about this one right here, Haley? Some T. Put your finger right here, massage your temple. Temporal, good. And then the one that's up here? Are you with me? No. Megan?
Is that the
Parietal. How many parietal bones do we have, Eddie? 2. How many temporal, Jackie?
2.
How many frontal, Lauren?
1.
How many occipital, Allie? How many occipital bones?
2. 1.
1.
Because temporal is 2.
All right. This bone right here, Heidi, what's this bone?
The cheekbone?
Yes.
The zygomatic.
Good. You can carry your skull around by this bone, Eddie. Zygomatic arch. What 2 bones make up the zygomatic arch, Brittany?
Oh, gosh.
The zygomatic arch. What 2 bones? The bone that is this one?
Isn't it the zygomatic?
And what?
The
Put your finger on your temple.
temporal.
Think about it in the temporal. Very good.
Oh.
Okay. What's this bone right here, Allie? And this one up here, Lauren. And this one in here, Heidi. Don't cry.
Lacrimal.
Lacrimal. The lacrimal makes you cry. Don't cry. But with that you, or the bone doesn't make you cry, but tear, lacrimal means tear. Okay, what's this one? Eddie?
What? They're,
I never remember this one.
Oh, come on, Max.
Is it maxilla?
Maxilla.
Um,
What's the name of this one, Megan? Mandible. Very good. A lot of people get those two mixed up. So the way I say to help you remember is you can carry your mandible. Your dog can chew on your mandible. Your dog can carry that or bone around. But your maxilla, the dog has to carry around your whole skull. It's not a very good way to remember. If you can come up with a better one, that'd be great. Okay? All right. What are these bones called? Brittany?
which one are you pointing at?
These. You have the same kind of these. You have something down in this general area, a female does, has the same name. The bottom part of your uterus. What is it, Allie? What's the name of these bones?
I don't know.
Is there 7 of them?
7.
So it's a cervical vertebra.
Cervical. You have a cervix. Females have a cervix. Okay? And there are 7. What?
Superior to coccyx.
Yeah, this is your coccyx. Okay, will you point that over here while we're reviewing? Okay, what are these bones in here called?
They're called your thoracic.
Thoracic. How many thoracic vertebrae do you have, Haley? There are 7 cervical and 5 lumbar. 7 and 12 make how much?
You said that.
12. 7 and 5 make 12, and there are 12 thoracic. Did I tell you?
You said 7 and 12 make
Okay. Sorry. All right, so cervical, 7, 5 lumbar. 12 plus 12. All right, what's this bone down here called?
your stratum vertebra.
Sacral or sacral vertebra or sacrum. Okay, and what was the name of this?
Wait, let me see.
Your coccyx.
This is your sacral vertebra. There are 5 vertebrae that are fused together to make your sacrum or your sacral vertebra. Okay? And then what was this called? Coccyx. Good. Tailbone. Everybody move your coccyx. I already did that. Everybody move your coccyx. Ready? Are you wiggling your coccyx? You can't. What is this bone?
The scapula.
Scapula. And this bone here?
Is your clavicle.
Clavicle.
Wait, this is a clavicle?
Clavicle or collarbone, but you have to know clavicle. Okay? What's the bone under here that if you get hung, it snaps?
Right.
Say hi. Hyoid.
Oh,
Good. Okay? Your sternum is made up of 3 bones. What's the bottom one? Eddie? That's the top one. Xiphoid process. What's the middle part, Allie?
Body.
Body. All right, so we have some ribs. What do you call these middle ribs? These right here. False ribs. How many false ribs do we have?
3.
3. What are these ribs called?
True ribs.
Why are they called true ribs, Brittany?
Isn't it because they protect the... I don't know.
Connected straight to the
Oh, yeah,
go,
that's
or
right.
connect straight to the sternum.
That's what I meant.
What is the purpose of any bone?
To protect.
Protect. What's another function?
Structure.
Structure. And can you guys remember the last one?
Floating.
Mineral storage. Good. All right. So how many of these ribs are there? 7. And what are they called? True. How many of these are there? 3. And then what are these called, Eddie? Floating. And how many floaters? 2 pairs. All right. What is the bone? This bone, what's this bone called? And it looks kind of funny because of the...
Ulna. Right? Fibula.
Fibula.
Actually, I have shown you this bone
Big one.
by the thumb. What's this bone called, Megan?
Tibia.
The radius. Radius. The radius has the wheel on it. And we're going to talk about the wheel, the radius today. But, well, maybe. What is this bone called back here that's got the U shape? Ulna. It's also on the short finger hinge. The same side as the short finger. All right. What's this bone up here?
It's a humerus.
Humerus. What is this part of the bone, this part and this part? What's the bone called? That part of the bone called? Epiphysis. What is covering the epiphysis? Articular cartilage. What's the middle?
The diaphysis or shaft.
Diaphysis. Okay. What type of a bone is this? Long bone. What is in the epiphyses?
Red bone.
Anybody else here? What do red bone marrow? What does red bone marrow do, Jackie?
Creates red and white.
Forms red blood cells and a few white blood cells. Good. All right, so the diaphysis. What is the straw that's in the diaphysis? What's that straw called? Medullary canal. What's inside the medullary canal? Yellow bone marrow. What covers or is like a jacket to the medullary canal, Lauren? On the inside, endosteum. What covers the whole outside of the bone? Remember? Periosteum. Very good. All right, I think that's everything, isn't it? Is there anything else we forgot?
Wait, so when is this test?
What?
When is the test?
Next week?
Okay. So we're
I-
gonna continue to review all of this. Okay. Hopefully.
Every day.
Okay.
Also, you need to study at home because you're going to have quiz sometime, or maybe more than one.
Hint, hint.
Yes, hint, hint. Okay, we're going to keep going. What is this part right here called?
The pubis? Oh no.
Elephant ear. What's it called?
Ilium.
Ilium. All right, Megan, what's this part right here called?
The pubis.
Pubis. That's right. How do you remember which is which?
Because
Pubis is where pubic hair grows.
yeah.
Okay. And then this bone right here? Ischium. You sit on your tushy. Ischium. Okay. What is right here? What's this joint called right here, Haley?
What's the elephant again?
Ilium.
It starts with S.
Yes.
Symphysis.
Symphysis pubis. The pubis you can remember because of this is the pubis bone or pubic bone. So symphysis pubis. All right. What bone is this? not turning. Come on. There we go. What's this bone right here? Femur. The femur has a ball on it that fits into a socket. What's the socket called? Don't be an acetabulum. Very good, Eddie. Acetabulum. What's the hole called right here? You can put your finger through. What's this hole? Obturator foramen. Obturator foramen. Acetabulum's the socket.
What's the socket?
What?
Not a what you said.
Oh, the socket. Acetabulum. All right, this is the femur. Femur. What is this bone? Patella. And the big bone that's in the lower extremity. Hey, Lauren. What? Say it again. I shouldn't hear you.
Oh, tibia.
Tibia. Very good. Not this bone. Brittany.
What?
What's this bone?
I wasn't here when you guys reviewed some of these, so I don't know.
I know it's a little bit.
We didn't review.
No, I mean like when you went over them, like I was
Okay.
gone.
Say it again, Jackie.
Little fibs of the
Little fib,
So that
fibula.
would be like your calves.
Well, that's a muscle, but yeah. It's the smaller bone that I mean, I can see how you'd say that.
What would you say?
What?
That'd be nice. Just like,
What's a way to remember?
yeah.
Okay. Tib, fib. Say tib, fib. Tib is the one you say first. It's the more important bone. Look how thick your tibia is compared to your fibula. It has to support all your weight. Your fibula is smaller. It makes up your ankle bone. Well, so does, anyway. It's bigger. Tib, fib. That's the way I remember it. I like Jackie's way, the little fib, tell a little small line, little fibula. Yep.
You can also be like, if I told you I was a big bone, I'd be 50.
Oh, that's good. Okay. All right, what's the big bone in the foot called? The biggest. Go ahead, Allie.
It's the calcaneus.
Calcaneus. Okay, and the next biggest bone.
Talus.
Megan? Brittany?
Isn't it talus?
Talus. Very good.
Oh, I don't have that one right
Okay,
now. The tarsals and the metatarsals.
these are your tarsals, and then there are how many metatarsals?
5.
5 in each foot. Okay, then what are these?
Metatarsals.
Phalanges. How many phalanges are in the left foot, Megan? Oh, you weren't here. How many phalanges are in the left foot, Rachel?
7.
If there's one phalange in each segment of our toe, except our big toe has 2.
Oh,
How many?
6.
Listen, if each segment of our toe has a phalange, so there are 3 segments in each toe, and then there are 2 in our big toe. How many is that in our foot? 1 foot.
15.
3 segments in 4 toes. What's 3 times 4?
12.
12.
So
And our
14.
big toe has only 2.
14.
14. Good. How many metatarsals do we have in our left foot? Haley? 5. All right. So if our hand, we haven't done our hand. What are these bones right here called? Carpals.
No. Carpals.
What are these bones through here called, Haley? metacarpals. Okay, and these bones here, Emily, what are these? Phalanges. How many phalanges are in our left hand? Phalanges.
Four. No. What?
How many phalanges make up our left hand?
Doesn't that mean the whole 3 segments? 14.
14. How many phalanges do we have in our body? How many? 56. 14 times 4. Phew! Anything else we're missing?
I was ready for my med test Friday, and I didn't get to take. I was so ready for it. I studied Thursday night.
Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot.
I remember the calcaneus, like you get callus on your feet, like right there.
Good. You get a callus on your heels. Good. All right, so
Now I don't
joints. Joints are called articulations. It's the point of contact between two bones. We have 3 types of joints. You can put it back now. Brittany, thank you. Okay, so freely movable joints, diarthroses. One example, well, we'll do this. I don't know, we'll go ahead. An example of a diarthrosis joint would be the,
Hey guys.
where am I sitting? Where Tyler is. Hi, Colby. Who sits to your right, Jackie?
I usually, I
Colby.
Yeah, Jessica was right back in that.
Yeah.
And then Tyler sits right here once he leaves.
Who sits there? Kylie. Kaylee.
You can switch over that.
You can just do the right there.
Okay. We'll leave it for right now.
Check. And some more.
She's in meetings. Okay, and wait till tomorrow, and you can take it to Mr. Brown. You can turn it off. I'm pushing.